According to the State of Retailing 2008, the 11th annual shop.org states that online retail will continue a bright spot in the industry, with online transactions rising about 70% this year to 200 million. As the internet has become so popular in the last decade, the term World Wide Web has been developed in many fields that bring users many convenience. Online shopping appears as a new, effective, easy way for shoppers. Today, I will first enter some information to you about online shopping. Then I will point out some disadvantages about buying items online. And finally, I will process some steps that are needed for e-shopper. First, let me give you some advantages of online shopping that make it become so popular. To those who use the internet as a way to go shopping online, you must know that there are many convenience to go shopping online. In the Journal of Electric Commercial Research, I'll point out that online shopping only allows consumers to shop at convenience in their own home, save traveling time to retail store, and spend their time on more important tasks in house. Moreover, online store have no limitation. That means you can access it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In his International Journal of Consumer Studies, Duncan mentioned that 24 hours is a beneficial characteristic of online shopping. Online stores do not need vendors and no pressure to buy. As you know, the online store benefits both seller and buyer. Seller, they don't have to pay the wages that needed to pay for the vendor to run our store. And for customer, they have freely online research for the item they want to, instead of asking questions for assistance from vendor. There are infinite products online, with thousands of websites for buying products. Customers have variable choice to go look for them, and can say that it never out of stock for the product. Then customers are be able to compare price, budget, and reviewing. They can jump from one page to another page to see the price, how different between them, and then they can make their choice. Further, they can review they can review from all the users that have experience or thought about the item they use and give it to you. You can see that anywhere, anytime, even in the search. So that's the symbol to click and buy. Now that I mentioned you some advantages about online shopping, you can see the good side of the purchases item on the internet. However, everything has its outside. There are many concerns about online shopping, such as the loss of retirement shopping enjoyment. Many people want to go to the store because they can connect to another people, make social connection, but there will be no connection when you do online shopping. I found an interest group on the portgarden.com. The quickest way to know a woman is going to shop with her. So I assume that they know retail store. So men have really difficult to have a girlfriend. Right? Next, the e-shopper needs to access the internet computer necessary. But that's so expensive for them. For some of them, the income is not enough, so they cannot purchase a computer and even cannot have the internet connection. And one more thought about that makes it difficult for elder people. They get many trouble to using that, get a hard time. As my interview with Susan Sanders, who using computer for 12 years for her online job, she told me that she get more than 1 year to just get used to the computer and writing email. The product risks, product like low perfume, electric, and the customer needs to try experience it before buying. The article communication of AMC in November 2000 implied that the likelihood of purchasing of internet decreased with the increase of product risks. So would you want to try perfume without trying it first?
No.
Would you want to buy a shirt that not fit you? No. Right. And the biggest concern about online shopping is the lack of privacy and security issue. According to Hoffman, in his article, Building Consumer Trust Online, 90% of websites refuse to give their information to website one on another time. So they affect the information is lost when they enter the credit card number and stuff in, and maybe get got stolen or something. It happened to me once. Alright. Although online shopping is like a privacy and have a lot of concepts, but e-shopper and security have been improved to protect the customer. I will show you guys a quick guidance on the shop online. First, to be able to go shop online, customer need to have a computer that connects to the internet. And they be able to search to the store or item they want on the internet. But you need to have some website that you trust, like SP, Dell, Apple, Amazon, or eBay. That check the site and that cannot store the information from you. After researching, you also need to pay for the product by credit card. While credit card is more popular means of paying online goods services. Online payments will be account about 26% of e-commerce volume by 2009, according to Selling.net. But I have a tip for buyers. When you want to buy something online, you should use your own computer to protect your privacy. Lastly, when you're done payment, you have several ways to deliver the item. Like you can download the music, movie, software of the internet after you purchase of that. You can shipping handling, while they will ship directly to your address while you put the address in. And you can print out the movie ticket, like movie ticket, theater ticket, airplane ticket, and so far. As I entered you some information about advantages of online shopping, then I point out some disadvantages, and I process some steps that needed for each shopper. So along with this advantage, online shopping have been improved in quality and quantity. I believe that it will become better to protect and secure customer. I hope that my information I give to you today can help you somehow.